We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball now. Carlos Carrasco will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
George Springer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he has an even 10 hits in 26 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Altuve, just 5'6" tall and bats from the right side. He's making a bid to be an all-star this year with his strong season. He's currently the 2nd leading vote getter amongst second basemen.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Three and 1. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting 3rd, the left fielder, number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
1-1.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
2 balls and a strike now.
2-1.
Now the 2-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just short, hit hard, reined in. Hernandez at second. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Justin Verlander is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, since he's put on a Houston Astros uniform, Justin Verlander's kind of turned his career around. Went through a couple of seasons where his velocity was down, but he's always had that good curveball changeup combination. Velo back up to the mid to upper 90s to go along with that fastball and the curveball, and Justin Verlander is all the way back.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. 3-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Oscar Mercado, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The numbers: 282 to start play, 8 home runs, and 36 RBIs. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. From the stretch, he's running. Strike taken to throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Verlander into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Still no score. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. First pitch on its way.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Gurriel tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
1-1. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the second out.
That is 7. The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
And the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Mike Zunino would be next. 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Carlos Santana now. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Now here's the pitch.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And that'll bring in Mel Reyes. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Got a full count.
Fouled away. Santana aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out.
Batting 6.
Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. From the stretch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit. The first one of the ball game for the Indians. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 3 homers and 22 RBIs. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2-0 the count.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Tucker waits on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Roberto Perez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
1-1. Here it is. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. We played 2 full. The Indians on top, 1-0. Next up for the Astros, Mike Zunino, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Strike 2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
George Springer the next to hit, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Lifted in the air out to center field. Mercado will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0.
Indians due to hit here in the third, and they are looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Now here's the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Verlander deals the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
2-2.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Oh, what a stop. Wow.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Striding in for the Indians, Oscar Mercado. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Verlander's ready. Here's the 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Tribe, but they lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Still even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
2-0 to Brantley.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for the Astros. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yuli Gurriel, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Houston. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
In there, strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
No one out with a runner at second. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Mel Reyes, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Gurriel ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. With runners in scoring position this season, Santana brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Alvarez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Mercado is underneath this one. And very quickly, 1 gone. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. And the pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Lindor backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And right into the shift. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 1-0. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. All even now, 2-2. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Standing in, Roberto Perez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, beautiful dive. It's there. He got him.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
So here's Tyler Naquin. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Verlander's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. The 1-2. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
and they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Back to the top of the order now, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Here now the 2-2.
Ball.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And the payoff pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So striding forward now, Oscar Mercado. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. So coming to the plate, Kyle Tucker. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Tucker stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-0.
Nope. Ball. 2-0.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
One away for the Astros here in the sixth, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Misses up and in.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Taking off is Springer. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
The 1-2.
2-2.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 1-0 the count. hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. 2 left for the Astros. They still trail 1-0. Brian Abreu will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 66, Brian Abreu.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
1-1. No, ball.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
So now Carlos Santana, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Now here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Mel Reyes is on deck. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ramirez.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and digging in now, Mel Reyes. He's set, and the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Zunino is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
So digging in now, Domingo Santana, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Indians leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So base is empty now after the double play, and stepping in the long ball threat, Carlos Correa. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two out, nobody on. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
The 3-1 is taken for strike 2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, Are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Mike Zunino is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
That Mitch, that's the ball. 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
2-2.
The 2-2 catches the corner, got him looking. Astros leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Pulled toward right center field. Tucker waits on it. 1 out.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Now to the plate, Roberto Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0.
No, that's inside.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Mercado patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Nick Whitgren gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Into the box, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Whitgren has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boy, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
A 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Michael Brantley.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Santana over to his left. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Onto the home run porch and gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Now batting.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Too high, ball 3.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard to short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Adam Simber enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Has a look. Now the pitch. In for strike 2.
1-2.
One and 2. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Naquin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 3-1 Houston. Miles Straw stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
Number 3.
Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes set and the 0-1. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's high.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The batter, the center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Digging in once again, Oscar Mercado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready now, Jose Ramirez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And right into the shift. But this is foul for the first strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slow roller left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
At the plate now, Carlos Santana. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. They still trail it here 3-1. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Naquin is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
In now, Kyle Tucker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Astros go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Roberto Ozuna comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's friend Mel Reyes stepping in.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
Out in front of it, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Osuna, the native of Mexico. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting.
Digging in, Domingo Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Santana swings, and this is hit very well out toward left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot down the line in left, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Now the 1-0.
Ball.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Digging in now, Roberto Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Bounce to first. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
Striding into the box, Tyler Naquin. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals. A runner on first with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Last strike now for Cleveland. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2 out with the man at first. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Astros came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Chris Davinsky wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Roberto Osuna hammers down the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.